Good evening and welcome to ICU TV main news. Let's take a look at the top stories making headlines. Health Minister highlights importance of modern equipment during Liverpool tour. Nalumango leads KK Day commemoration at Anglican cathedral. Army cracks down on illegal mining in Rufunsa. In international news, Sanctioned, oligarch-linked superyacht transits Strait of Hormuz. In sports news, Liverpool versus Aston Villa fixture scheduled amid European uncertainty. Presenting the news, I am Yamba Margaret, and now the news in details. The Minister of Health has toured the Bilonda Hospital, a facility operated by the Zambia Flying Doctors Service, following the commemoration of the commissioning of a new oxygen plant at St. Paul Missions Hospital. During the tour, the minister emphasized the importance of state-of-the-art medical equipment, noting that accurate diagnosis is key to ensuring timely and effective treatment. He also expressed gratitude to the head of state for prioritizing healthcare improvement, stating that such interventions are expected to significantly enhance service delivery and save lives. Here is a report.
That's from the expert himself. The province has free CT scan. These are state of the art. It is functional. Whenever we have a patient, we come here, specific diagnosis. Correct diagnosis leads to correct treatment, and timely for that matter. And then we are able to save life. I think God is too good and too generous for Zambia, and we are so grateful to the President. May the President live long and do more for Zambia. This is so wonderful. Now if you have been in a hospital, because once a patient gets in the hospital, there are only two routes. Either to go through the normal route or through the mortuary. But because of such interventions, we are able to be guaranteed with the experts that we have that life can be saved. And this is the way to go. Because when you save life, you are helping people to be productive, you are helping people to not only develop themselves socially and economically, but you are actually helping them to contribute generally to the socio-economic development of the entire nation. A healthy population leads to a wealthy nation, and this is the intervention that we have. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Please, let's keep looking at this equipment carefully. Not any time you know it has broken down, this, so you need to really take care.
Vice President Mutale Nalumango this morning joined scores of Zambians at the Anglican Cathedral of the Holy Cross for the commemoration of the Kenneth Kaunda Day. The event, observed annually on April 28th, honors the life and legacy of Zambia's founding father and first President Kenneth Kaunda, who died on April 17, 2021. Vice President Nalumango represented the President Hakainde Hichilema at the ceremony, which was also attended by the second gentleman Bishop Max Nalumango, freedom fighters and senior government officials, including Secretary to the Cabinet Patrick Kangwa. This year's commemoration is being held under the theme Praying for National Peace and General Elections as we celebrate KK, the patriot and peacemaker. Meanwhile, Zambia's founding president Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, fondly known as KK, remains one of Africa's most influential liberation leaders and Zambia's symbol of freedom. Dr. Kaunda passed away on June 17, 2021 at Soko Military Hospital at the age of 97 after a short illness. ICU's Chipotike Piri has more in this report.
Kenneth Kaunda, fondly known as KK, remains one of Africa's most influential liberation leaders and Zambia's founding father. Born on April 28, 1924, at Lua Mission Hospital in what was Northern Rhodesia, now Zambia.
I was born at a place called Lua Mission in Chinsali district, Northern Rhodesia, today's Zambia.
Kaunda was raised by parents who had migrated from Malawi, then Nyasaland, and worked as teachers. He followed a similar path early in life, beginning his career as a teacher before venturing into politics. Kaunda's political journey began in 1949 when he joined the Northern Rhodesian African National Congress, serving as an advisor to Sir Stewart Brown. However, ideological differences led him to break away and form the Zambia African National Congress in 1958. His growing influence and activism drew the attention of colonial authorities who detained him without trial, fearing he would mobilize mass resistance against the British rule. Despite imprisonment, Kaunda's resolve remained firm. Upon his release, he became leader of the United National Independence Party, UNIP, spearheading the campaign that ultimately led Zambia to independence on October 24, 1964. He then became the first president of the country. During his tenure, Kaunda introduced a one-party state, which he argued was necessary for national unity. However, in 1990, he oversaw the transition to multi-party democracy, paving way for elections in 1991, where he was succeeded by Frederick Chilowa. He is widely celebrated as the architect of Zambia's independence and a unifying figure whose philosophy of one Zambia, one nation helped bring together the country's diverse ethnic groups. Kaunda passed away on June 17, 2021 at Soko Military Hospital at the age of 97 after a short illness. Even in death, Kaunda's legacy continues to shape Zambia's identity, reminding citizens of the enduring values of unity, peace, and service. For ICU TV, I'm Chipotike Piri.
You're still watching ICU TV main news. We now take our first set of commercials. Please stay tuned.
The Information and Communications University is complementing government effort in promoting legal and safe mining for all Zambians. ICU is offering a short practical training course to artisanal and small-scale miners and those who intend to venture into mining. This training covers identification of rocks and minerals, mining operations and equipment, health and safety in mining, environmental protection, licensing and compliance. Qualifications: National Registration Card NRC. Apply now at www.icuzambia.net. For more information, contact the ICU School of Mines, Department of Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining at +260 763 302 596 or +260 973 263 492. For analysis of mineral samples, contact the ICU School of Mines Laboratory at +260 973 263 492 or +260 977 833 434.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. To continue with the news, Zambia Army Commander Geoffrey Zyele has ordered illegal miners and undocumented immigrants to leave Chief Shikabeta's chiefdom in Rufunsa district, with troops deployed to restore order. He warned that mining activities will remain suspended until the Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development regularizes operations, citing concerns over crime and revenue loss. Lusaka Province Minister Sheo Mulieta emphasized that the need for legal mining, while District Commissioner Richard Marena welcomed the intervention. Lusaka-based musician Daliso Piri has been charged with dangerous driving and driving under the influence of alcohol following a road traffic accident involving a police motorbike. Piri, 42, of Chalala, is also facing additional charges of driving without a road license, failure to produce a fitness certificate, and failure to have third-party insurance. According to police spokesperson Godfrey Chilabi, the incident occurred around 23 hours on Monday along Mosotunya Road opposite the Puma filling station. Inspector Kwirisambuye, 39, was riding a Zambia Police Service BMW motorbike, sustained minor injuries, and was rushed to Minor Soko Medical Center where he is receiving treatment. Mr. Chilabi said the police motorbike sustained extensive front-end damage, while Piri, who was driving a Nissan, escaped unhurt. Preliminary investigations indicate that the collision occurred after the musician allegedly cut in front of the oncoming motorbike. The vehicle has since been impounded and is awaiting examination, while Piri is expected to appear in court soon. Families of victims of the 1993 Zambia national football team plane crash today laid wreaths at Heroes Acre in remembrance of the national team, marking 33 years since their burial. The solemn ceremony brought together relatives, football officials, and members of the public to honor the lives lost in one of the country's darkest sporting tragedies. The crash, which occurred off the coast of Gabon, claimed the lives of the entire Zambia national football team, leaving a lasting legacy of unity, resilience, and national mourning. Speakers at the event paid tribute to the fallen heroes, emphasizing that their memory continues to inspire generations of Zambian footballers and unite the nation. You are still watching ICU TV Main News. We'll now take another break. Please stay tuned for more news.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back. In international news, a superyacht linked to a key ally of Russian President Vladimir Putin has passed through the Strait of Hormuz despite an ongoing blockage affecting the vital shipping route. The 142-meter vessel Nord is associated with sanctioned Russian billionaire Alex Mordashov and reportedly traveled from Dubai to Moscow over the weekend. It is among the few private vessels to have recently navigated the strait. The development comes amid heightened tension between Iran and the United States over the reopening of the strategic channel, with Tehran holding high-level talks with Russia this week. The Strait of Hormuz is critical global trade route, this with roughly 1/5 of the world's crude oil and liquefied natural gas supplies passing through it. We are still in international news. Energy giant BP has reported a sharp increase in profits for the first quarter of the year, driven by rising oil prices linked to the ongoing tension involving Iran. The company recorded profits of $3.2 billion between January and March, more than doubling the $1.38 billion posted during the same period last year, and exceeding analyst analysts' expectation. The strong performance was largely attributed to an exceptional showing in its oil trading business. Global oil prices have experienced significant volatility since the start of the conflict involving the United States and Israel with Iran, particularly due to the disruption in the Strait of Hormuz, a critical route that typically carries about 20% of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas supplies. We'll take another short break. Please stay tuned for more news in sports. Welcome back. In sports news, Liverpool FC are set to face Aston Villa FC in the Premier League, but the match date and time remain subject to change due to European competition scheduling. As it stands, the fixture is scheduled for Sunday, May 17th with a 12:30 p.m. kick-off. The adjustment follows the scheduling of the FA Cup final on the preceding Saturday, which shifted league matches by 24 hours. However, the match could be brought forward to Friday, May 15th at 8 p.m. if Aston Villa advances past Nottingham Forest FC to reach the UEFA Europa League final in Istanbul. Broadcaster Sky Sports is set to televise the fixture regardless of the final schedule. And that sports item brings us to the end of our main news today. But before we go, a quick recap on the top stories making headlines. Health Minister highlights the importance of modern equipment during Luapula tour. Nalumango leads KK Day commemoration at Anglican cathedral. Army cracks down on illegal mining in Rufunsa. In international news, Sanctioned, oligarch-linked superyacht transits Strait of Hormuz. In sports news, Liverpool vs Aston Villa fixture rescheduled amid European uncertainty. Thank you so much for watching, and for more news updates, please stay glued to our Facebook page at ICU TV and our website at icutvzm.com. Good night.